Karsch and Anderson program. God, I'm feisty already.
You are? What happened, man?
I don't know. How are you?
Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anything exciting yesterday?
Played my first round of golf yesterday.
Did you? I went and hit balls. It's the summer of Doug, man. I'm telling you. I'm ready to go. Hit him pretty well. So
Played 9 holes, subbing in a league for my friend's league. I have several friends who are playing this league.
Yeah.
So I get down about 10 minutes before we tee off. I see my buddy who I'm playing with at the range, and he goes, "Hey, you want to take a couple swings?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "How many times have you been out?" I said, "Well, including today, this will be the first swing I've taken all year right now." He goes, "Oh,
How many times have you been out?
yeah."
Well, let me see.
So yeah, with this, yeah. So it, yeah, there was some rust to be sure, but it actually played reasonably well. I wasn't that upset. I think it was like a 47 for 9 holes.
Okay. All right. Yep.
Which I'll take.
Sure.
Given
First time out?
Yeah. It's just telling Evan, he asked what I did. I'm like, well, the first hole I sprayed my drive way too
Okay, we're not
right.
going to do this.
Yeah, no, it was,
I don't want to go shot by shot here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But new putter. I like the new putter. Paid dividends right away.
Good.
And how was your sesh?
It was good. You know, working on the draw with the driver, and hope to get out tomorrow, and thus will end my golf talk about my golf game.
Right.
But the summer of Doug, ready to go. Empty nesting, no excuses anymore. Let's go. Of course, what's weird is 2 of the 3 kids are moving back home for the summer, but whatever.
Yeah, but they're not playing games that you have to go attend to and all that crap.
Well, that's true. Or I won't be coaching all summer, so a lot more time. Okay, so we got a basketball game tonight that's huge. We got the NFL schedule that came out, and I said at the end of the morning show, we're going to hold an on-air show meeting because we use something as a data point that is just flawed, and we know better, and I've figured out the equivalent. And it may not apply to kids as much these days, but anybody that's probably over the age of 30, 35 will know exactly what I'm talking about, especially guys, basically guys. The problem is we know better than to look at the schedule and say it's easy. And the reason we know better is because the NFL is filled with shocking results.
Phil.
But if you take the Vegas over-under projections for next year, okay? The over-under win total. So the best teams are going to have higher win totals, right?
Well done, Doug.
Yeah, well, I'm not explaining it to you, moron. I'm explaining to anybody who doesn't know what that is so that everybody can participate.
You don't think everybody knew that?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I know a lot of people don't gamble. But the Vegas over-on win totals, what are they? Well, like the Ravens and Rams, it's set at 11.5 in a 17-game schedule. You can bet over or under 11.5 wins. And the worst teams, Arizona and Miami, they're set at 4.5, so you bet over or under 4.5 wins, and then you sit there and root for your team to go over or under whatever the total is. The Lions, so this is a Vegas telling you which teams are supposed to be really good and which ones aren't.
So 11.5 is the highest.
11.5 is the highest.
Okay.
And the Ravens and Rams are both at 11.5. The Lions are at 10.5.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. But if you take the Lions' schedule, okay, and look at the teams that they play, there are 17 teams in the league that have 9.5 wins or more, projected to have 9.5 wins or more. Okay.
Wow, that many.
Yep. So there's, just over half.
Yeah, well, it's over.
So there's
half.
15 teams that are 8.5 or less. So you have roughly half the league is supposed to be, above 500, and half the league is supposed to be below 500, roughly. Obviously there's some wiggle room there. Of the 17 teams at 9.5 or above, do you know how many the Lions play?
I'm going to say 4?
5. Well, they play 4 teams, but they play one of them twice, the Bears. So, yeah, it's 4 teams, 5 games. They play 12 games against teams that are supposed to be below 500 or their number set at 8.5. 12.
Yeah, they have an easy schedule based off of last year's win-loss totals.
No, based off of next year's projections.
I'm just saying so people understand that too. Based off of when they come out with because they came out with this the other day with the winning percentage and the ease of schedule based off of last season. The Lions have one of the better schedules with that in that regard. And yes, that is also it plays a role in how they're going to figure things out for over-under totals. But yes.
So here they sit with the projected win totals for next season, and they have 12 games against teams that are supposed to be 500 or worse. And you look at that and you say, how can I not call this an easy schedule? This looks like an easy schedule. But Kang, I remember you first started telling us maybe a decade ago, don't fall for that. And we're like, whatever, Kang. But you were right. The schedules are so often not what they appear to be. How do we not look at this and not say this is an easy schedule? They play the Jets, Arizona, and Miami. Those teams are 5.5 wins or less. That should be 3 wins. Tennessee, 6.5. That should be a win. They play teams that are, these are 4 of the 5 worst teams in the NFL in win totals.
Right. Last year they played a team that was quarterbacked by J.J. McCarthy and that same team that was quarterbacked by Max Brosmer.
Yeah.
And they lost both of those games.
Yes.
So this is why you take this with a grain of salt every year.
So what are we going to do with this? Because I mean, do you think this is an easy schedule?
Yes.
I
don't think easy. I think it's an easier schedule. I would not say easy. I think it's easier.
Kang, do you think this is an easy schedule?
On paper, it looks like an easy schedule. But you know me, and you just said it.
Yep.
I don't play that game. I'm like the one guy who
Kang
still
doesn't front.
play.
You know
I
him.
don't play that game because just a small sample size. First of all, we all know the last to first every single year.
Yep.
Someone that finishes last in the division ends up winning their division the following year.
Hundo P.
That was the New England Patriots last year, right? Hundo P, right?
Yeah.
The Patriots were last in the division in 24-25 and went to the Super Bowl the following year.
Yep.
Okay? The Chiefs were 15-2 in 24-25. They didn't make the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are just 2 examples of how this thing sways back and forth big time, and we just don't know.
But we all fall
Injuries
for
are fun.
Oh, are they an X Factor, Gator?
A little bit.
We all fall
Ultimate
for
equalizer?
it. And I've decided, to me, and maybe this analogy won't work for everybody, but I think guys of our generation and younger, you think back to there was a time in your life where you were talking on the telephone to a girl you didn't know, and you had this thought, she sounds hot. And you believed it. Like you totally believed that girl on the other end of the phone, God, she sounds really hot.
Yeah.
On this day and age with social media, I mean, I guess, I don't know if kids do
You
that
should
anymore.
know.
But guys, did you ever get burned by she sounds hot? Then that's what the schedule is. Schedule, she sounds hot. You can't believe it. You can't believe it. And I look at this and I'm going, they're going 12-5 minimum. There's probably going to be.
They might go 13-5.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know how to process this.
Well, I don't process anything until we get to the training camp and we see how things are shaking out, how injuries play out, and all that. I mean, right now it's a lot of fun to look at that and try to play the win-loss game. Mm-hmm. But it's just it's useless because so much happens between now and the season starts for the Lions on September 13th. Man, it seems like it's a late start.
Yeah, kind of
September 13th.
Yeah.
Going through January 10th.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is late this year.
I can't believe, seriously, how hot she sounds with this schedule. Like, this schedule is one of the easiest Lions schedules I've ever seen on paper. And I am fighting I'm resisting predicting huge things based upon this, but I can't help myself. I can't help myself.
There's a couple of things that work in their favor. The Lions had the last place schedule, right?
Yes, which
So-
which accounts for, I think, only 3 games.
That's fine. We'll take those 3 games in addition to them playing the NFC South,
yep.
which is not a good division for football. So they could catch a break there. And then if you happen to think that this division sucks, if you think Minnesota's terrible, that's 2 games against Minnesota. And then if you're looking at look at the other 2 opponents, if you can split those games, well, then you start to feel better about yourself. A lot better about yourself. And then you just F around and win one of those other really competitive games, and here you go. All of a sudden, there's your 10 or 11 wins.
Well, as I sit down and look at it, I think 11 wins is the floor. 11 wins is the floor.
Oh, you're already going there.
Yep, it's the floor.
You're not going to wait.
No.
Are you you're planting the flag now?
I'm planting the flag now. 11 wins is the floor.
Look at that.
Yep. And I know better, and I'm doing
You
it
should
anyway.
know better, but you're
I'm
doing
planting the flag. I should know better. I
You're gonna
can't.
go for
I
it, honey.
can't help it.
Yeah.
That's the point. So either are we going to talk about the schedule strength or not? Is it going to be a data point moving forward or not? I guess that's the purpose of calling us all here together. The reason I've called you here together, you and Kang, is because I want to know, is strength of schedule a data point we're going to use or not?
I think I think you can. I mean, there's several caveats I want to throw on it. And I think there's a lot of unknown and mystery factor. Players going to different teams that don't know yet what their quarterback situation is. We don't know what it's going to look like in Miami with Malik Willis, or who's playing quarterback for Atlanta from day one.
Yes, we do. On paper, it's going to suck. We know.
I mean, there's a lot of factors that go in there. I'm more hesitant to go at it than you are.
What we're doing is I'm putting the credibility of Vegas up against Kang, I guess.
Well, here's where I say I'd like to see, let do the schedule game. We'll do it, the Friday or probably the Thursday before the first game of the season. So that would be whatever that is, the 10th of September or something. Wait to that point, because I want to see the injury factor throughout preseason and see where teams are at. Mm-hmm. Because as we know, knocking on wood here, say Jared Goff gets hurt, then all bets are off, right? Then all of a sudden this easy schedule that you think is easy right now becomes daunting with a backup quarterback. Obviously, Kansas City was feeling pretty good about themselves last year until, Patrick Mahomes got hurt. I mean, it happens. It happens all the time. It happened way too often last year for a bunch of teams. So I'll just wait till September before I want to embrace that. I hear what you're doing.
Yeah, I struggle.
It's like, okay, so for me, it's like I look across the room, I see a schedule.
I think you see the silhouette.
No, I see the schedule. I'm like, schedule looks pretty good. I just start telling my buddies, you see schedule? Schedule's looking good today. Man, I think I might take a shot at schedule.
Don't fall for it, Gator. It's AI. It's AI.
I can't. But I mean, I'm timid.
He's getting catfish.
Oh yeah, dude. This is like our parents like responding to some attractive person on Facebook, but it's really AI. Don't do it, Grandpa. Don't do it.
Grandpa. All of a sudden, Grandpa. What is that? Well, it's what I see. I'd rather do that than trust,
No, it's some dude in India. Don't do it.
The mom saying, I met somebody at the office who's got a daughter and she's very nice. I'm not going to trust that. Look, schedule's hot.
No. Schedule is hot.
You're looking good.
You can see that she's got 2 right thumbs. It's not real.
There are local singles in your area.
I'm not walking up yet, but I'm making eye contact. I'm like, I may have to go up
she's only 10 miles away.
Right. I may have to ask her if she wants a drink. Can I get her a drink? I'm not committed to that yet.
Schedule's an unemployed cat owner. 248-539-9797. It's Karsch and Anderson. We'll get to your phone calls and feedback. Talk some Pistons today at 10:30. It's staving season again. I thought we were through staving season. We're back to staving season. Are you confident, Detroit fans? If not, well, we'll maybe try to give you some reasons why. It's Karsch and Anderson, 97.1.